Hi, I'm Dr. Jones.
Hi, and I'm Dr. Roland, and I am a research biologist um, who does contract work for the government.
Oh, interesting. I am a biological research scientist who works for a pharmaceutical company.
Oh, nice.
What
So,
made you want to go into that route, though?
um, so I'm also a research biologist for a pharmaceutical company, but my agency and my company, we do government contract work. So right now, we were just assigned this case to try and work on that. But research was just kind of a passion that I had, and just it ended up working out that I did my undergrad in biology too, and I was just offered some nice opportunities in research. So I just kind of did a lot of research, and now I'm here.
Oh, that
What
is
about
so
you?
awesome.
Yeah, what about you?
Well, I think I just always had the strive to want to better the medical field, whether it was becoming a nurse or a doctor of some sort. But then I found the love for biology and trying to find the future medication type of thing
Mhm.
where I want to help generations from now. So I got this job luckily, and now we're both here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. So my company was trying to figure out how to make this, um, I guess you could say, um, kind of like a medication type thing, or
Okay.
so we had discovered the Ugli orange, and
Yes.
so our agency is interested in buying um, the oranges that Mr. Cardoza has.
Okay. Um, was the company thinking about buying all 3,000 oranges?
Yes, so for the purpose that we need them, 3,000 Ugly rinds would be necessary for what we are intended to use them for.
May I ask, why do you need these oranges?
Yeah, no problem. So basically, there were some nerve gas bombs that were found to have some leaks. So as of now, the leaks are covered up, but they have said that within 2 weeks, some of the leaks that were kind of already exposed, or that there could be more like leaks,
Okay.
that can cause death to thousands of people that are living in the area that the bombs were leaking in. So not only can it cause death, it could also cause serious brain damage within 2 weeks. So it's very urgent and immediate for us. Um,
Yeah.
so we just kind of wanted to have a settlement and see what we can work out with you guys.
Yeah. That does sound pretty urgent, actually. Yeah.
So I know that your pharmaceutical company is also in the process of developing some type of medication. Is that correct?
Yes, so we're here negotiating for the oranges because we're trying to prevent the rudison disease where it's contracted by pregnant women. So we're trying to help the pregnant women, but also their children themselves, because if it's not detected within the first 4 weeks, it can cause brain, eye, or ear damage and
Mhm.
become really harmful to the pregnant woman and the children. But luckily, I was able to create a cure in a sense where there's no harm to the pregnant women and there's no side effects. So I would need these 3,000 oranges to keep creating the cure to help the women now and hopefully future women that become pregnant.
Um, is there what is the process for women now and their babies if they didn't have this new thing that you were creating?
Well, before so before this cure was even invented, a lot of women would have their babies and it would just like I said, the brain, eye, and ear damage would already happen to the unborn child, so they would come out with pretty much being blind and deaf at the same time, and have intellectual disabilities. So it would just cause a lot of stress for these women. But recently there's been an increase of the rudison
Okay.
disease. So that's what we're trying to lower and hopefully prevent future years.
Okay. And what was the time frame that you had to get these oranges by?
So if not detected in the first 4 weeks, so within the first 4 weeks of someone being pregnant.
Okay, so 4 weeks is, yeah, that makes sense. And that does seem pretty important, and it does seem like it's also an urgent matter as well.
Yes.
So how do you propose that we handle the situation? Do you have any ideas as of now?
Right now, since we're in the beginning stages, maybe if possible, we can do half and half. So you get 1,500 oranges, we get 1,500 oranges.
Okay. Let me discuss with my team for a second.
Okay.
And we'll see if we could handle that. Before I do discuss with my team, are you thinking that we both go in half with price as well?
Yes. I don't want one of us, because I feel like both of our matters are really important. You know, you have your leaks and I have pregnant women. I just don't feel right or comfortable with one of us getting all the oranges. And like, no, it's better to have some. In my mind, it's better to have some of the oranges rather than none of them. So we would go half completely.
Okay. Give me 1 second and I will discuss with my team.
Okay.
I'm going to turn off my video and mute myself just for a second.
Okay.
And I will be back.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you for waiting, by the way. So I did have a conversation with my team, and we are not in a position to accept your offer, just with the urgent matter of what's going to happen. We do not want to. So first of all, we do need all 3,000 oranges to make enough of the chemical.
Okay.
It basically, the chemical neutralizes the gas in the serum. And so it's from the rinds of the oranges. So we are hoping that we were hoping to get all 3,000 because we didn't want to pick and choose which families and which individuals get the serum.
Okay.
So we would have some deaths. So at this point, we are not able to accept it. We would like to propose another offer back to your company. We were hoping that we could get all 3,000 of the oranges, and we pay Mr. Cardoza $150,000 for the oranges and pay him another $100,000 to start replanting the oranges. So we would give him back the orange seeds to replant.
Interesting. That sounds like an offer. So, like you, I need to go back to my team for the company and see what they say.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. As the company says, they would have to decline the offer because they believe that waiting for the oranges to grow for next time might be too late. What part of the orange did you say again that you guys needed?
So for the purpose of the serum, it would be the rind, which is basically like the peel and the skin that
Mhm.
protects the orange. That part is just very beneficial to the serum. So that's why we are in the process of looking to buy all 3,000 of the Ugli oranges. Since it's not the full orange, we need as many of the rinds as we can.
Interesting, because for the cure for this rodent skin disease, we just need the juice. Is there a way we can negotiate with that?
Um, yes, we can try our best to do so. I, of course, want to make sure that both of us are very happy in this agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Um, is there something that you want to propose back?
Yes. Um, maybe since you said you need these oranges within 2 weeks, correct?
Um, yes, we would need to make the serum within 2 weeks to make sure that there is no serious brain damage or any deaths from this leakage.
So with that, since you need the oranges within 2 weeks, I would not need them until 4 weeks.
Okay.
So there's a space in between. So I believe you can get all the 3,000 oranges because you just need the rind, correct? Like nothing else.
Yes.
Oh, so maybe you can purchase the oranges first, and then somehow we can negotiate prices and stuff like that. I can send them to over here, so then we can use the juice.
Okay, so what you're proposing is that my company buys the oranges, all 3,000 of the oranges from Mr. Cardoza, and we just use the rinds for them, and um, and then we would send them to you, and you guys use the juices.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
exactly.
okay. Let me talk to my team again, and I will let you know in a second.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. So my team and I, we really like the way that this is headed. So we do think we would accept on some additional terms.
Yes.
Um, so we would like to buy all 3,000 oranges, but we would like to split the price with you instead of us paying for the full orange and sending it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we are in a position to pay 200,000 for the oranges if you would like to come up with some as well.
Okay.
Um,
You said 2,000 oranges. 200. Sorry, $200,000.
yes, we're in a position to pay that right now.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Well, let me talk to my team real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so my team says since your pharmaceutical company is going to get the oranges first, they believe we should pay less than what you're paying. Is
Okay.
that okay?
What do you believe that you would be willing to pay for the oranges?
I guess my starting bid would be maybe 100,000.
100,000. Okay. I think I would like it to be a little bit more equal.
Okay.
Um, do you think you could so our company would pay 200,000 and your organization will pay 160,000 for the oranges.
Mhm.
Um,
Would that include shipping fees too? Because obviously we have to send the oranges.
yeah, probably overnight so that they don't. Yeah, okay, I do have a proposition. So, my organization will pay 200,000 for the oranges, and we'll get them as soon as possible.
Okay.
Um, how about your organization pays 150,000
Okay.
and pays for shipping fees?
I think that would work out.
Okay.
Yes, because Mr. Cardoza is actually going to receive more money from both of us combined. We're
Yes.
both getting the oranges that we need.
Okay. Yes, I would agree. So it would take us approximately a week to peel all 3,000 oranges. We're in a position to hire people to get that done as soon as possible. So we would anticipate roughly 50,000 in shipping fees.
Okay.
Okay, so 50,000 in shipping fees. Um, I would also I think this is great, what we have been able to discuss, but I also would have one last request, is that after you guys use the orange juice, that you send as many seeds as possible back to Mr. Cardoza so he can continue his um, planting and growing of the Ugli orange.
Yes, of course. Of course, we could definitely do that.
Okay.
And is this going to be like a one-time contract with each other, or is this going to be like an ongoing?
Uh, I believe that it would only be one time for us just because we only have a leak that is going to be with, fingers crossed, the leak is only going to last for however long we need to inject the people with the serum.
Okay.
So I would say one time. But if we do need it, we can talk again and try and work something out if there is a situation that arises that we do need the oranges.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So just to confirm, it'll be $200,000 from my pharmaceutical company, and we would get 3,000 oranges as soon as possible. We would take only the rinds from the orange, and then we are hoping to send the oranges as soon as possible, and your organization is willing to pay 50,000 for shipping fees, but also you will go in 150,000 to buy to purchase the oranges with our pharmaceutical company. Okay, so Mr. Cardoza will get 350,000 plus the seeds back, and then your organization will pay 50,000 for shipping.
Yes.
Okay. I do think that is a great negotiation for us on our part.
I know both our companies kind of have it in for each other, but I'm glad we were able to come to like a equal agreement on this.
Yes, me as well. I will send over a contract with our signatures already. If you could, I can fax them. Would you prefer fax or email?
Email's fine.
Email. Okay, so I will get those contracts done as soon as possible, and I will email them over. Is the email that you had sent me an email from, is that the correct one you'd like me to send it to?
Yes. Yes,
okay,
please.
so I will send that. If you could print it and sign it with all of your guys's company information that's needed on the document, and then return it, then we can send Mr. Cardoza an offer.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I enjoyed speaking with you.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Yep. Nice to meet you. Bye.